100 days into the Denver Public Schools investigation that led to the firing of a popular school leader and whistleblower, the investigation hasn't been resolved. And now there are questions about how it started and whether that investigation has been abandoned after it was cited to fire a whistleblower on school safety. Here's Chris Vanderveen.
The story of McAuliffe's de-escalation room dominated newscasts for weeks. Two board members in particular held a series of press conferences to address just how serious the allegations were.
That's not a de-escalation room. That was a prison that I saw yesterday at McAuliffe International School.
A pair of investigations began, one from the school, the other from police. Yet 4 months into both,
hi, Chris,
we've found reason to doubt just how thorough this investigation has been.
Is now a good time?
This afternoon, I spoke to the mother of one of the two students who spent time in that room last school year.
My son actually appreciated having the room as an option for when he wasn't feeling his behavior was safe. So he does not have a negative view of this room at all.
We're not using her name to protect her child's anonymity. She says to date, an investigation that seemed so urgent on day one has yet to lead to her.
No, I have not heard from both Denver Police or Denver Public Schools. I have not been questioned by anyone about our situation.
Is that strange to you?
Yes, it is very strange to me.
If the investigation has a start date, it's likely August 2nd, the day Denver Public School Board members McAuliffe Anderson and Scott Esserman showed up at McAuliffe, sources say with less of a request and more of a demand. Acting on an anonymous tip, they said they needed to see room 121E. With them, a former campaign employee for both, Hashim Coates. The visit appears to be a violation of the district's own policy, GP1-E. If an operational issue is raised by a community or staff member, board members will not undertake any independent investigation or research. The very next day, Director Anderson made public the results of his investigation and research.
Yesterday, along with Director Esserman, and we went and visited the McAuliffe campus and found room 121E.
At the time, the district was already investigating the school's principal, Kurt Dennis, after he did an interview with us discussing serious concerns he had about the district's safety policies. After news of the de-escalation room went public, the district fired Dennis. The night the board voted on the issue, Director Esserman seemed unapologetic about the possible violation of board policy.
I believe I happen to have a higher moral purpose that's more important than any particular self-imposed piece of policy governance. And that's to engage in ensuring that our children are safe.
We've received comments from both Anderson and Esserman. Director Anderson seems to be taking particular interest in the word investigation. He says him walking into McAuliffe to see the room for himself was not an investigation, and he only related this matter to the community, quote, in the interest of transparency. Esserman says he felt it was important to see the room with his own eyes. Kyle?
And Chris, another side benefit, you might call it, of this investigation remaining open for 4 months is that the district then doesn't have to share certain information with the public.
Yeah, there's a transparency issue at play here, because as long as the investigation is ongoing, and it's now been ongoing for a number of months, all of our open records requests are denied because there is an open investigation. That's certainly a benefit for the district.
Chris, thank you.